I really love this game's cutscenes. From the intonation of the actors' voices down to the idle animation of the character models. The way that the sorceress runs her hands through her hair, fluffing herself up just a little bit before her duel. Each aspect just makes the game come to life. So Jaina's meeting, 2 weeks later in the Violet Gardens of Dalaran.
You must be wiser than the king. The end is near.
I told you before, I'm not interested in this nonsense.
And I've wasted my time here.
You can show yourself now, Jaina. He's gone.
I'm sorry for eavesdropping, Master, but
It's your inquisitive nature that I've come to rely on, child. That crazed fool's convinced that the world is about to end.
I've heard the rumors of the plague spreading throughout the Northlands. Do you truly believe that the plague is magical in nature?
It's a strong possibility. That's why I need you to travel there and investigate the matter. I've arranged for a special envoy to assist you.
Yes, Master. I'll do my best.
I know you will, child. Farewell.
In this scene, Jaina makes reference to the escort of a prince. I do believe that that's in reference to a book which was written after the fact, where a much younger Prince Arthas has a horse named Invincible. Against the advice of his handlers, he takes the horse out on a ride on a snowy day, and a missed jump leads to it taking a fence post in the chest, and he has to put the poor beast out of its misery. I do believe after that point he stops carrying a sword in favor of his hammer. In this book, he also gives a much younger Jaina an escort off to the colleges of Magica to begin her education, where of course she meets someone else as well. Chapter 3, Ravages of the Plague. 3 days later in Alterac, Arthas and his men wait near a crossroads along the King's Road.
Prince Arthas, we've been waiting here for hours. Are you sure this friend of yours is coming?
I'm sure. Jaina usually runs a little late.
We must help her!
Stay your blade, Captain. She can take care of herself. Gentlemen, meet Miss Jaina Proudmoore, Special Agent to the Kirin Tor, and one of the most talented sorceresses in the land. Looks like you haven't lost your touch. It's good to see you again, Jaina.
You too, Arthas. It's been a while since a prince escorted me anywhere.
Yes, it has. Well, I guess we should get underway.
Our sources believe the plague originated in the region north of here. We should check out the villages along the King's Road.
The light is my strength. For honor. I stand for the light. Of course, a sound plan. For honor. Of course. For honor. Certainly. Justice shall be done.
Betrayer of the light.
Of course.
Feel my wrath.
For honor. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan.
Prince Arthas, there's something amiss at the bridge ahead.
Certainly. For honor.
Look, it's Prince Arthas.
Certainly. For honor. A sound plan.
Milord, someone has destroyed the bridge from the far side of the river. There is another way to cross, but it is not as safe as it used to be. Milord, if this is about taxes, I can explain.
The light is my strength. Of course. Certainly. Of course.
Slaughter them all.
Bandits, run!
A sound plan. Of course.
Sack the town.
Save us!
I'm here to help. Justice shall be done. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. Of
Milord,
course.
there is an ancient fountain shrine nearby. Legends say that its holy waters can restore health and heal grievous wounds.
That could prove to be useful indeed.
Oh, thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. Justice has come. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan.
Say no why. Aye, my lord.
I'm here to help. The light is my strength. Certainly. Foul knave. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. I stand for the light. For honor.
Lock your shields and defend yourselves. Their arrows won't get through.
Skeletons? Slay them all immediately.
I'm here to help. Certainly. For honor. What were those creatures, Sergeant?
Undead, my lord. This whole village has gone mad. We did our best to defend the villagers, but
We'll get to the bottom of this. Is there danger? Certainly. For honor. Justice shall be done. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly.
orders on my way. Aye, my lord.
I'm here to help. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Is there danger? Certainly. A sound plan. This must be the shrine that the old man spoke of. Any man who drinks from these light-blessed waters will be healed. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Of course. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan.
It's as if the land around that granary is dying.
Could the grain itself be plagued?
Let's hope not. Those crates bear the regional seal of Anderhall, the distribution center for the northern boroughs. If this grain can spread the plague, there's no telling how many villages might be affected. I'll check it out.
I'm here to help. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Is there danger? A sound plan. For my father, the king. Of course. Justice shall be done. Certainly. Of course. For honor. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. I stand for the light. Of course.
Greetings. We are priests from Quel'Thalas. We've come to help heal the land of this strange curse.
As always, the generosity of the elves is greatly appreciated.
You should know that there is a granary warehouse at the far end of this village. This evil blight may be evident there as well.
For Lordaeron. I am honored. For Lordaeron. I am honored. I'll do my best.
The hell are you men shooting at?
We're blasting those damn skeletons, sir. This whole flaming village is crawling with them.
Well, I could use your help. We've got a warehouse to destroy at the end of town.
Let's get to fighting.
Of course.
Use my aid.
I'm here to help.
Show us a target.
Light is my strength. Certainly.
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
A sound plan. For honor.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
For Lordaeron.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
We've been discovered, my brothers. Flee and continue with the operation. I'm sorry I can't stay and chat, but duty calls.
That creature looks like it was sewn together from different corpses.
Let's study it after we kill it, okay?
Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
Orders. Right.
A sound plan. Destroy that warehouse.
Now. Here's my lead. On my way.
Justice shall be done. Justice has come. The light is my strength. Certainly. A sound plan. What was that? And who is that wizard dressed in black?
I believe that the robed man was a necromancer. Obviously, he and his lackeys are behind this plague.
Well, it's a good bet we'll find him and the answers we're looking for in Anderhall.